What if I told you that there are 9,972,000 people in the US who are unemployed? What if I told you that that number doesn't even include those who are dependent on these people, for example, an elderly mother or a young son? Would you be surprised? Well, according to the balance, simply increasing funding education could give many of these people a job. I spent a lot of time researching and generally studying up on this topic, and so today I'll be talking about why unemployment is a problem, what kinds of causes are behind unemployment, and how we can help to solve unemployment. Let's begin by going over how unemployment is a problem. Unemployment is a problem because it creates a massive burden for the people who are unemployed. It also causes economic loss because these people cannot create money, so they cannot spend it, which means the economy loses out on the potential of these people. It also creates a burden on social services because there are so many unemployed people that the money that could have gone to healthcare or similar expenses has to go to social services instead. Now that we know why unemployment is a problem, let's move on to the types of unemployment and what causes those types of unemployment. The first cause is cyclical unemployment. Cyclical unemployment is when there's a recession. People stop spending so much, and so companies who need the demand to stay afloat are forced to lay off their workers, who in turn also spend less, which creates a cycle where people who are laid off stop spending as much, which leads to more laid off people, which continues the cycle indefinitely. The second type of unemployment is structural unemployment. There are two main causes for this type. First is technological advancement. The technology of a certain industry could advance to the point where the workers no longer have the technical skills to continue working in that field, which means they are now fired because they can't do their job anymore. It is also caused by companies outsourcing their work. For example, a company based in America moving their workforce to China or India or Mexico because these places have less of a minimum wage. And this creates a situation where those who are still employed in the home country are unemployed and laid off and fired because the company is now based in other countries. The third type of unemployment is frictional unemployment. Frictional unemployment is when someone quits their job because they don't like it. They're fed up or thinking that they can get a better job, or they're interested in pursuing something else. So they quit their job and they look for something else. This type of unemployment also includes those who are freshly graduated from high school or who have just gotten their degree. It also includes those who are re-entering the workforce, such as a parent re-entering the workforce after having raised their child, or a grandparent who is looking to re-enter the workforce. It is the biggest type of unemployment and is also the easiest to solve. Let's move on to the solutions of unemployment. Unemployment has two main solutions. The first is increasing funding in education. $1 billion invested into education creates 17,867 jobs. That's a lot. And when you compare it to $1 billion invested into defense, that creates 8,555 jobs, which means education is clearly the better path to take. Also, the other solution is funding unemployment benefits. This might be counterintuitive, but according to Walter Vroman, an economist and senior fellow at the Urban Institute for the Department of Labor, unemployment insurance led to the creation of 1.6 million jobs each quarter on average from 2008 to 2010. That's a lot. So while it might seem counterintuitive, it is actually very helpful in times of recession or otherwise economical downturn. To finish up, today I have told you about why unemployment is a problem, what causes unemployment, the types of unemployment, and also the solutions that we can use to solve unemployment. Remember those 9,972,000 people I mentioned in the beginning? If we split the defense budget in half and reinvested that money into the education sector, it would create 5 million new jobs. That's over half of the amount who are unemployed. Crazy, right? So I ask you, mail your senator or mail your House representative, as they can pass the necessary legislature to create this budget. It will not only be for yourself, but for everyone else who might not be as fortunate as you to have a job. If you don't have a job, then there's even more incentive for you to do it. So I implore you, please mail your senator, mail your House representative, and let them know that this is the path they should take on Capitol Hill. Thank you.